be prompt and on time, but well, I just couldn't leave work early until I found that 10-cent error that it was there. I couldn't handle it. So I had to stay and take care of that. Then I discovered an error in the number of paper clips we had ordered, but I got that straightened out, so we're good. I have plenty of paper clips. Staples sent us too many, so I had to send them back. You know, I've had 2 jobs in the last 20 years. I'm very proud of that. The first one was right out of college. I was an accountant. Now I work for the Internal Revenue Service. A good organization to work for, lots of benefits, lots of security. My responsibility with them, policies and procedures. As you know, we have had a lot of difficulty with our policy and procedures, and I have to take care of that in recent years. Well, I have solved that problem. I have added more policies and procedures. As you know, we give advice, so let we give you a few words of advice. Not that I want to be critical. Be prepared. That's my motto. Because if we are always expecting the worst, you are never surprised. When things do go wrong, because you plan for surprises. That's right, you plan for them. There's no reason why there should be a surprise. And secondly, always know what is right and always know what is wrong. And always know what is right about what is wrong. So I just want to say, you say I sound pessimistic, right? I'm not pessimistic, not at all. I just worry a lot. After all, if I don't, who will? I mean, can you imagine what might happen if I didn't find that 10-cent error? Oh my gosh, we would be off forever. Be 10 cents, I mean, years down the road, we'd be off 10 cents, for goodness sakes. I might lose my job. Susie couldn't get her braces. Johnny would have to quit military academy. Can you imagine that? And worst of all, I'd have to give up my membership to the Rotary Club, which I just joined. After all, life is not all fun and games. Life is serious business. Speaking of business, I better get back to work. I still haven't resolved who will pay for the extra cost of shipping them back. But I can tell you this, it won't be us. Before I leave, one more word of advice. Be reasonable. Just do it my way. Thank you.
Hey guys, there's the party. You guys really don't look like you're having much fun sitting in those hard seats. I don't know about you, but I can't be sitting in one place for a long period of time, much less sitting in those seats. So, you know what? I got an idea. Come on, everybody, just stand up. Come on, stand up. This group needs some energy, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. So when I say 1, clap once. When I say 2, clap twice. When I say 3, clap as hard as you can until I say stop. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, stop. Thank you. You know, it's nice to be appreciated, and I really love to be the center of attention. So now that you guys look like you're having some fun, I think I might join this group. But you know what? Left my car parked outside, and it's a no parking zone, and the engine's running, and apparently that's frowned upon. So I'm gonna go take care of it. Hey, what are we having for lunch? Does anybody know? Okay, well, I'll be back at lunchtime, so you guys go have some fun, and I'll be back. Do you want to ditch? Because this place is boring. Oh my God.
Oh no, I had a happy for everyone, and I think I left it. But good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I feel so in touch with myself. I woke up early this morning so that I can meditate as the sun was rising. That always makes me feel so centered. And you know, it's really important to me that I can do the listening and caring thing that, you know, is so much a part of my life. You know, though, sometimes I give so much of myself that I feel somewhat empty. Like right now I could really use a hug. And Wendy, you said you like to hug. Susie. Oh, I knew someone loved to hug. I knew it. So before I actually hug you, I'm gonna ask permission because you remember in our network social, they said we need to ask permission. Would you mind if I hug you? Oh, thank you. Okay, I feel so much better. I really have to go right now because I have a group therapy meeting and I wouldn't want to keep them waiting. So they think I wouldn't care, that I don't really care, but I do, of course. So guys, I have to go. I'll see you guys later. Love you all.
Oh, hey. Sorry. Is this the True Colors workshop? I'm late. Sorry. I was working on some models trying to predict some economic future, and I found this really cool thing that kind of looks like a brain, like a human brain, like people with a more ethereal nature. You know, my head is constantly a beehive of activity, thinking 24 hours a day, computing, analyzing with such precision, constantly thinking ways to improve everything, strive for perfection, and at times getting interrupted in those mundane things of life. For instance, like a flat tire on the freeway, and then like the cops come, they're like, "Do you have a flat?" "No, rotate my tires. Come on, guy." Well, I better get back, make sure I've got my seat at the box office. So hopefully this isn't too boring and simplistic. Thanks.